enjoyed this session. Welcome, welcome. I am so grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for all of you to be here as well. We are just soon ending this year, and I know it's been crazy year, challenging in many ways for many people, I know. And different countries, different places are affected different way as well, which adding more stress and anxiety and things like this. So let's talk today about the Christmas stress as well. Hi Nicole, so great to connect with you here and all of you that are here as well. Christmas can be stressful, isn't it? You know, I used to hate this period. I already had anxiety in September or from September because I knew the Christmas are coming. So, and all of this stuff, you know, and feeling bad about myself. So let's talk about this, and I would love you to share yourself here what you are afraid of, you know, what brings anxiety for you, you know, so we can chat and I try to support you as much as I can here, to give you some tips to how to get through it with peace. Yeah, we want peace. Hi Amanda. Oh, so nice that you can walk. It's a really early morning for you. Oh, how nice is that? Again, Nicole, I'm afraid of the guilt from not giving everyone gifts as I cannot afford it. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, the guilt, absolutely. I've been in this situation so many times that feeling the guilt that not having money or not wanting to spend my last money for this because I knew that I am short of money anyway. Nicole and everyone who is dealing with this situation, you have to listen to yourself, and if this is not in your budget, we all know that Christmas in so many ways it's another programming. It's especially last, I don't know, decade, it's been so commercialized, and through my traveling I saw people taking credit cards even to buy presents, like some people buying for one person 13 presents when I was hearing this, and they are then in debt and paying this off for I don't know how long, you know, for probably next year, you know. Hi Marina. So we all have to call our power back, and we are all in different situations, and especially that globally now people are really dealing with many situations. We all deal with many situations financially as well, and emotionally, and many different ways. So it's all about standing in your power, being truthful to yourself, and not betraying yourself, not giving your power away to this programming of commercialism, let's be honest, and create something maybe by your hands, great poem, or you know, like bake the cake, or something that we can still show the love, but without the stress, the financial stress that we have to spend money, because it's not all about this. And if people don't get that, it's not your problem, it's other people's problem. If they have some expectation, again, we have to give ourselves permission to be truthful to ourselves and have boundaries. This is financial boundaries, absolutely. Why would I put myself in debt, especially in the situation, the global situation that, you know, so many things happening, people losing jobs and so on. It's a financial boundaries, you know, and we can give in many different ways, offering help with cleaning, making that cake, giving plenty of hugs and great conversations. So for those who are dealing with the situation, give yourself permission to honor yourself where you are. How many times I could tell you how many times I've been in this situation And I know life always brings you in so many ways to give. There's so many ways to give. So be creative. If you really want to give something, be creative, and it can be done. Like I tell you once, today, this year I've done it. I just created some Christmas decoration. I went to the forest, cut some branches of the trees, and I put in the apple. Basically, I cut them, decorated them nicely, and this was my gift. Or bake something, or offer something different. So get creative, let go of the guilt, because guilt, shame, and blame is the lower frequency, lower vibration. I could talk about this for like hours, how much is affecting you this. No, number one, it's you're reinforcing the same beliefs, reinforcing the same traumas in you, that you're not good enough, that you're not deserving, yeah? And you're keeping yourself in low vibration. Then on energetic level, you attracting low vibrations as well. Like entities and low vibrations, other beings that can easily attach to you because you are sitting in the guilt. Let that go. It's another programming. So recognize this, stay in your light, stay in your high vibration, because this is what truly people appreciate, and not feeling low vibrations. So shake it off, let that go. And often this guilt, it's coming probably from some traumas. The truth is that when we are experiencing for example, not giving presents or not buying enough presents, but we need to recognize this, heal that, and move forward. And remembering that if people don't get that, it's not your problem. You have to take care of yourself. You need to look after yourself. You have to have strong boundaries on every level. And this is what is important, and listening to yourself in your guidance. So thank you for sharing this, Nicole, and anyone who is in similar position. I've been so many times in this position. We have to be true to ourselves. Now, daughter stress and alcohol, that is big one. That is big one. Of course, we cannot really change other person. What we can do, we can protect ourselves. So if I was dealing with this situation, and I really had to go to this place or home and so on, I would definitely prepare myself for this. So what I would do first, number one, ground myself. And we can ground in many different ways. Like Amanda is going on the beach, walking on the beach, perfect grounding. Getting in nature, grounding yourself, rooting yourself into Mother Earth, imagining its roots growing down into Mother Earth. So really, and going back into your body, it's so important, because if you are in head, very easily you're gonna be triggered, and very easily you're gonna be creating stories, or you're gonna creating some assumptions or expectations. This is for everyone. As soon as we are in head, the story kicks in, and we all know we're judging, we're expecting things, we are disappointed, we are offended, and so on and so on. So nature, shaking, dancing, breathing, anything that gets you back in your body, so you feel in your body, anchor yourself. So another thing is what you can do, but you have to be first grounded, and you have to first be in your body. Before you go to this person or visit or deal with this person, put yourself in the bubble, in invisible bubble. So I would imagine there's just bubble around me, and whatever color you resonate with, just bring that color. Let's say for me it's pink. I would create this powerful invisible bubble around me, and I would put intention that if there is any negative energies, any negative energy towards my way, I'm bouncing back, and I would have this literally feeling that this invisible bubble is around me. And then I'm walking to this place, to this situation, to this place with this person, and I would really have shields, like energetic shields around me, because people who are, let's be honest, drinking, taking drugs, medicines, often they have entities, often they are not even themselves. It's actually the entities are drinking the alcohol, and they are behaving as they're behaving, as we all know. We don't need to talk about this. So sending them love and compassion, but at the same time having the armor and not taking anything personally. It's really important. Staying in your power. And if they start throwing some stuff, you have to then assess how much you can take. If you are not grounded, not strong enough, maybe you have certain things to heal, so then they're gonna be triggering certain wounding, and you're gonna be then taking things in you, then sometimes the best option is to leave, shorten that visit. You don't need to stay for however long. Of course, I know there are different situations. Sometimes, we travel to certain places, so just go for a walk. Even if you're staying a few days with families because you travel, from distance, then go for a walk. Don't stay in that situation until it's heated, and then everyone is triggered and everyone is sucked into this person energy. These people are not really aware, when they are psychically attacking you and throwing this energy and certain energies around them as well. So you have to feel yourself and how much I can take. No, I cannot take any more. Let me just go for a walk. Or if you live closer, maybe that's end of this visit. Okay, she's staying with me for the night with her family. I'm doing a Santa sack for her to help. Perfect. So that's great. So bringing good energy, music, not triggering conversations for sure. But also check with yourself, so you're not betraying yourself. If you feel, and what I'm also recommending you, like our solar plexus is picking up everything, especially that, of course, mother and daughter, you are having very close relationship, you are connected. So if you feel that you need to kind of even take have more protection, imagine your solar plexus is like a flower. Just close the solar plexus, close this flower, so you're not picking up so much energy. So this, where I'm in this kind of situation, not very often to be honest now, but if I am, I'm literally I'm putting bubble and I'm closing my solar plexus and I'm putting intention, I'm not taking these energies, it's not mine, and or constantly calling my power back. What is also great, it's I love also play with forgiveness. So what I'm saying, if for example, if I am in this situation and I am already triggered and I can see my judgments is coming up and I cannot let go, I'm immediately trying to go into forgiveness. So forgiving myself. So let's say I'm forgiving myself for the judgments. I forgive myself for the expectation. I forgive myself for whatever. And it helps me to open my heart again. Being less resistant to this whole situation or to this person, and easier let go of, the situation and this person. So the forgiveness helps me. So literally I'm doing in my mind, if I am surrounded by these people and I'm forgive myself. Because of course, when we trigger, when we are in this energy, we judge. Let's be honest. We judge, we assume. We don't even know, but we assume, we create stories, and this actually create the pain. Yeah? So maybe not even the person, but our mind creating the story, assumption, expectation. This creates pain. So for me, what helps me actually is the forgiveness, like forgiving myself that I've been in my head judging this person, yeah? And I feel immediately much better and so much more connected with myself. Also, great way is what I also do before, if I would enter this, room or this person or the visit, like the people coming here. I do like a prayer. And the prayer is something along that bringing the healing energy in this house. I'm infusing the place with the healing energy, every single room. And I am also asking for support to staying in deep connection with the source, with the higher consciousness, with my true nature instead of my triggers, traumas, programming, and ego and anything else. So I'm literally doing like a prayer, and there's this different sensation when you're doing. You're really gonna feel different when you do this properly. Like you're gonna feel and ask for this high vibration and high consciousness, and that you are aligned with your true self, and that like the source, the higher consciousness, the higher self literally speaking through you. For me, this always works magic. It like reminds me always that we are all bigger than the situation is created. We are all powerful being that we can be in this higher vibration and being in our true essence, which is love, which is compassion, which is peace, which is harmony, which is kindness. Yeah? And I have goosebumps even when I'm speaking with you about that. It really put me back in body, but in such a soft, loving and kind way that it's much easier for me than navigate the situation and never betraying myself. So I am truth to myself. When I need to close my energy, I do close my energy because I love myself so much. And I don't need to be open for literally psychic attack and horrible energy. No chance. So it's through being in this nice energy, I still can navigate nicely the situation without forgetting myself and sacrificing myself. Yeah. Any other question? Share here with other situations that what you're struggling with or what you are scared about. I hope this helped. As also if this in situation with families, like Amanda generously shared with us, constantly out clear cords. Any not nice comments, any friction, any snappiness, out clear the cord, because this person then imprinting you with this energy on every level. There is emotional, mental, energetic level, and therefore you're gonna feel that, whether it's in your body or mentally or emotionally, and then it's so easy to be sucked into this person energy and situation. So clearing cords all the time, like and imprints to stay in your high vibes and not giving your power away. And even if someone triggers you, I would still say, I'm staying in my power. I'm not going to give my power away. I would still say, no, I'm calling my power. I'm not going to go into this person, projections, drama, situation, energy, and so on. So constantly calling your power back. What else? That was perfect for me. So helpful. Thank you so much. Feel more confident about the visit. Yes, thanks. So awesome, Amanda. So happy for you. Yes, it's very triggering time. There's so much pressure about this time. Like I said, it's again another programming, and people feel pressure that they have to spend time together in this specific time, and this gifts and this. It is, we really have to learn, step back and a bit of take this period differently and sing this period differently, you know, because there is a lot of pressure, unnecessary pressure, that culture, the society have created. So we have to be gentle with ourselves. It's like another programming. We have to see this from different angle as well, yeah? Maybe don't even take this seriously, just bringing more, that is a normal day, like any other days. You know, we can have Christmas, which is gathering. It's all about spending time with family every day, isn't it? So just bring it more ease into this, you know, into this period. Not creating so much expectations, because this is a big blockage and resistance there. And then therefore disappointment or pain, you know, emotional pain. So just take it easy, breathe through that. And just bring more joy instead of how things supposed to look like or feels like. Yeah. What else is stressing you here in this period? What you are afraid about? You know, I would love to some more examples so we can speak about this directly. Do you have any questions as well? So I'm here to give you so definitely just generally ground yourself, being in your body instead of being in your head. So important. Boundaries. There are many boundaries, not only the physical boundaries that somebody physically abuse you, but remember emotional, mental, and energetic, and even financial boundaries. Absolutely. So practice your boundaries as much as you can. It's okay. Give yourself permission to say no. Yeah? No for treating, no for this energy. And do anything that, if you need shake, just lock yourself in the room, do silent screaming or shaking, or go for a walk to clear this energy, so you're not stuck with this energy, clearing cords with other people, noticing where the imprints are coming from. No more imprinting, because if you're going to be sucked into this energy of these people, remember that this has nothing to do with you. Every single person has trauma. Every single person projects something on you, the same as you doing. Especially if people are never done any healing or have never done any like personal development or however you call that, you know. They have no awareness, you know. And even people who've done lots of healing, we still project some stuff because it's never end journey. Let's be honest, we all keep growing, you know. So also watch yourself, what you're projecting, you know. Maybe this is your limiting beliefs or certain still wounds that you haven't healed, what you projecting out there, because guess you're gonna very quickly attract mirror, you know, and someone is gonna show you mirror immediately, and then it's gonna be very triggering for both. But the truth is, it's just showing you what needs to be healed on a deeper level, so finally you can transform and free yourself in many different ways. Yes, I have this with my dad. I realized taking his judgment energy. Try to stay in my own power, joy, and do what I want to feel love. Yeah, I understand you better and better every time. Awesome, Melina. Yeah, and yeah, very important. Those judgments of other people or sarcasm, they're gonna poking your old wounding. I promise you. If you haven't healed this stuff, they're gonna poke this in you. So there's here invitation for deep healing. And I promise you, next Christmas, you're not gonna even notice this judgment, because you're gonna be like, I am not taking this serious. I am just in my bubble, enjoying my life and creating my own reality. So well done, Melina. That now you're just realizing this and you're growing. Any other questions or any examples, you know, where is your anxiety or stress because of this period, Christmas period? It's easier to talk directly about the situation than me generally, of course. Any questions? Any struggles? Now? Any anxieties about this? Let's talk about quickly anxieties and fear. Of course, on this topic, I could spend again a few hours, but generally, again, anxiety is very much linked with traumas. Lots of food, yeah, and then lots of exercises. So enjoy the food, bless the food, connect with the food, say thanks for all of that, blessings, and just enjoy it, of course. I mean, again, if you are a person that overeating or having no boundaries, maybe there needs to be some boundaries with yourself, so you take care of yourself, of course, yeah. So it's finding this balance that you enjoy it, but at the same time choosing self-love and self-respect. I love my body so much that I'm not gonna stuffing myself, yeah. So always connect with the food energetically, say thank you. Also see these people who cultivated food, collected, and enjoy it, because whatever you eat, with whatever energy you eat, this is what you eat. If you're feeling guilt because there's so much food and you want another cake, but there is guilt inside, oh, I shouldn't, just forget about should, just enjoy it, yeah. Unless you choose not to overeat because you want to feel lighter, then listen to your body. The body exactly will tell you what it wants to eat, what wants to drink, how much. It will tell you. So if you want more balance, then just ask your body. The body will tell you every time. How much, when, what, and so on. This is the best practice, actually. Listening to your body. But beside this, even if you decide to have another slice of cake, just enjoy it. Because if you are eating with guilt, you're actually eating guilt. So what's the point eating the cake? So if you decided and choosing this consciously, then just enjoy it. And that's it. So of course, the more conscious decisions, the better. Yeah, because this means that you are deeply connected with yourself. But again, even if you just decide to eating more, it's okay too, as well. As long as joy, energy, and you eating joy, not guilt. I think I have a wish for perfect Christmas. I need to lower my expectation. And what is perfect Christmas? Is the movie, the Hollywood movies, as they are showing. Yeah. Yes, expectation is a killer. Expectation equals pain. The moment you expect anything, or about any situation, about anyone, or even towards yourself, you create pain immediately. So now choose. Happiness or pain? So that's why, like I shared before, I use sometimes when I notice that I have expectation, okay, forgiveness. I forgive myself that I am creating the pain, actually. So expectation equals pain. So immediately we're creating pain. So I forgive myself for that because I choose happiness. And we can find happiness in any situation. Even if it feels like, oh my God, this can be very triggering. So no expectations. Open your heart, ground, get in your body. Of course, have boundaries, clear, stay open, no expectation. Open whatever comes. Expect the best. Everyone happy, loving, getting on well. Crazy expectation. Crazy if you know that people are not healed. Because this is like wishing for something that it's very unreal. Let's be honest. Everyone has traumas. Everyone has something deep stuff. Could you come to my Christmas? Yes, Amanda, let's do it one day together, yeah? You come to Europe or I'll come to Australia one day after the world craziness will be over. Why not? So let go of any assumptions and expectation. All of these, they are number one. The quickest way you're getting yourself in pain. I'm telling you right now. You're immediately in pain. So let go expectation. Just open your heart, ground yourself, and let it be. Make the most of it. Expect the best, but without expectations. Yeah? And assumptions. If something is unclear, someone said something, they behave certain way, don't assume, oh, he or she must be angry, or he or she must be, thinking about me, blah, 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 blah. Don't assume. If you don't know for sure, ask. Take responsibility for your behavior. Having higher consciousness and creating better relationship with yourself and with others, it's really all about taking responsibility for yourself. No more blame and guilt and this and that and shoulds, expectation and assumptions. Just get responsibility for yourself. If you are triggered, do whatever you need to do to clear the trigger. Shaking, breathing, going outside, talking with someone. And hopefully after Christmas, you're going to have full list of what you need to heal and clear. And then you do the work. Because this is how what is really powerful. When you see your triggers, because your triggers are your transformation. So trust your triggers. Make the points. I always say, if you want to test how much you healed or how spiritual you are, just spend with your family a few days and you're gonna know. They will show you all your mirrors and all your shadows and everything that you need to heal, yeah? Or go deeper and acknowledge that and integrate. So yeah, that's also a great opportunity to just get on list. Okay, this is coming up, this is coming up, this is coming up, and then do the healing or ask someone to support you on this. So next Christmas, it's gonna be different. So it's really all about self-responsibility. Yeah, not going into blame and any other low vibration energies. So great stuff, Amanda. Thank you for sharing, because I'm sure lots of people here benefiting from your shares. Any other questions? Oh, anxiety, I wanted to tell. Anxiety is definitely linked with trauma. So if you are dealing with anxiety, definitely you know that you have to heal some traumas. So this is for another thing. But how to help yourself, just, as things comes, the same thing, eat regular, like on regular basis. Don't eat once or twice a day. People who are suffering from anxiety, they really have to eat on regular basis. Of course, no alcohol, no any stimulants like coffee. This only makes worse. From morning, as soon as you get up or even wake up and you are still in bed, start doing deeper and conscious breathing immediately. Ground yourself. Get yourself in the body, do some exercises, movement. Even would be great if you go outside and go for a walk. That's awesome. Very simple, basic stuff. Drink plenty of water. This also affects people who are having still issue with anxiety. And I'm telling you from my example, because I've had anxiety from most of my life, until I started really doing deep healing. And probably since I was in my mom's womb, to be honest. So water is important as well. Having plenty of water. And anxiety is really happening when we are so much in head. So, and normally when I'm meeting people, doing sessions with people, these people are really struggling to get themselves into the body. And again, can be linked with traumas, because when we abuse on a deeper level, it's very hard for us to connect with body. So you know that this is deeper work, but how to help yourself on a daily basis. Movement, breathing, sound is great as well when you're making sound. So you can chanting on YouTube. There are plenty of Kundalini, amazing mantras that just sound, or even when you're breathing, just making sound so you hear yourself. Yeah, that can be so easy. So just very basic journaling, putting all these emotions out. If there is some like anger or irritation, get the pillow, smash the pillow a few times, punch the pillow a few times. If you don't know if you cannot scream out loud and you are irritated, do silent screaming. So you're basically screaming inside and becoming like a dragon or whatever crazy person and smashing things in your head. You can do whatever you want. But outside, you're just doing silence, like you can go to toilet, and if you really charge with this energy, don't suppress that. It's gonna bite you back very fast, and just this is the fastest way also to create conflicts and just bring this energy into into family or whatever, and which for sure is not gonna lead to anything good. So just lock yourself in the room, go outside, lock yourself in the toilet, do silent screaming, shaking, or whatever you need to do to release that. And like I said, if you really, really, really want to transform and go deeper, make notes of that. And then after Christmas, you know that you're gonna dive deeper and do proper healing, because this will truly transform your life. So you stop bringing and projecting your energies and your traumas and limiting beliefs into situation in life. So this is the most powerful. I cannot tell you how much this work has changed my life when I started doing this and healing on a deeper level. It's changed every single area of my life. And now I'm not worried about Christmas. I used to hate Christmas. Like I shared at the beginning of this call, I already was dreading Christmas when it was September. When September was coming, I knew that just 3 more months and they're gonna be Christmas. I hate it. I already was developing anxiety, extra anxiety for Christmas anxiety I had from September. This is how bad it was for me, basically, being in this period. Now, I really, it's not affecting me. I'm like neutral, And even with people, dealing with different people, it's not affecting me at all, because I've done lots of work and healing on myself, So I'm just sharing this with you, how this can truly transform yourself and any relationship. So next Christmas is going to be completely different. And trust your triggers. They want to talk to you. If you are already in certain energy, of course not when you are heated. That's why I said go for a walk, ground yourself, breathe, scream, whatever you need to do. But then reflect on this. What actually this energy wants to tell you. Any emotions wants to communicate something with you. If it's anger, you know that it's very high level. Under anger is deep pain. And often this is linked with some beliefs like I'm not heard, I'm not important, I'm not acknowledged, I'm not appreciated, I'm not lovable, I'm not good enough, or all this kind of stuff. Then you know, okay, what can I do in this moment as I am in this situation, already triggered and not feeling really worthy, or maybe not feeling really important. How can I help myself to feel better? And listen to your body, listen your emotional body. What would help me to feel better? And can be simple things. Shower, like I said, go for a walk, drink, water, or anything else. Like, can be that simple. Maybe I'm physically tired, and maybe I just need to go and have nap to feel better. But then look into deeper. If this is coming up over and over again for you, like I said, I highly, highly recommend you doing some work on this. It will truly change your life. And as I'm speaking, I have goosebumps all over my body. I have taken photos of my favorite birds. Amazing. Yes, Amanda. So do whatever makes you feel good. You need to take care of yourself every moment. And never ever betray yourself. Because when you are in your aligned, centered energy, grounded energy, you're transmuting this energy out there. So you're helping the whole situation and helping other people as well. So you are the anchor of the wholeness, completeness, feeling good, enjoy. I hope this makes sense. And be you. Be you. Like if other people wants to be miserable, I could tell you situation as well. I'm dealing with some people that are very angry and lots of programming and lots of heavy energy. But I've chosen to be me no matter what, how they're gonna sit next to me or what they're gonna say. I choose to be me, period. And normally they go away because they cannot take it, my energy or, good vibration. It's too much for them because I am not going to be dragged down to the vibration of this person. No chance. So I am continuing to have good conversation, laughing, making jokes with other people because other people are scared of that person. No, I am gonna to be me. So be you. And this is what I was sharing with you, the prayer. How you can align with yourself to connect with your true essence, to your higher self, to the presence of higher consciousness, and choosing this energy because this is your true essence and you're staying in this energy. I'm telling you that other people who wants to be poor me and blame, they're gonna go away. Because they cannot take it. They don't know how to behave with this energy. They are so used to and addicted to this low vibration, not being aware that they don't know what to do with this. And with your good vibes, you attract more good vibes and more good conversations. Yeah? And this is how you can shift the situational conversation very fast. Are any questions here, or do you want to share any other struggles that you feel like you may face? No questions? So I hope it was helpful, this. So I just do summary a bit of, yeah? Ground yourself. Do whatever you need to be in your body. For some people it's breathing, for some people it's movement, for some people it's nature, for some people it's playing great music and dancing. Whatever it is, get yourself in the body. If you are in your head, you are ungrounded, you're gonna be triggered very fast and your programming gonna come up and your wounds gonna come up very fast as well. So it's not only about other people's, your stuff gonna come up very fast as well. Then put this bubble around you, invisible bubble, connect with some colors, whatever you feel connected, and put this bubble with intention that you're not taking negative stuff from anyone. Not their sarcasm, not their wrong comments or whatever, their projection. You're not taking this anything. Create this invisible shield. Open your heart and no expectation, no assumptions, no stories. If you're feeling guilt or shame, shake it off. Choose not to be in this vibration. This is just linked with traumas. Say it, I'm gonna pose this energy and I'm gonna deal with this after Christmas. Maybe find support and help who can help me to dive deeper and what is really happening, diving deep. This is the best optimal option. But for now, I am choosing not to be in this energy, because with this low vibration, I'm just attracting more low vibration situation, conversations, people, and so on. And like I said, this is a big topic. You also are opening your field on low vibrations, just generally like entities and other stuff. So you want to be in high vibration. Choose that all the time. I choose that. Boundaries. If you want to say no, say no. Give yourself permission not to be so serious about this period. Let that go. It's another society programming. And last 10, I don't know, or 20 years, the media, the marketing, the big company making a lot of money during this period, they just pumping this energy into us, imprinting us with this commercials. Just let that go. It's all about come together and enjoying as much as we can. Yeah? Clear cords, imprints. Notice them when people imprinting you, cording you with these daily dramas and poor me and blame. But also notice your poor me. When you cording other people and putting imprints on other people, take responsibility for your actions as well. I know it's not easy. It's maybe in your face, but sorry. If you want to grow and grow and transform, there's no other way. It's all about self-responsibility, taking care of yourself, and also what energy you putting out there. Because the other energy gonna match that, and the mirror gonna come very fast. Make notes of it. When I work with my clients, I always tell them, have notepad next to you. Start making notes of all of these things that coming up for you over and over again. What's triggering you? Make notes of this. Because then you can dive deeper. Because we think we're gonna remember, but we don't. But when you have on papers, I'm telling you, it works magic. Because when people are coming on my sessions, they literally telling me, oh, yes, I can see. They just literally have this notepad and saying, this is coming from me, and we're just doing healing on this. So have notepad so you can either then do some work on this. After, when you have more time, maybe even reflect on this, journaling. If you're not ready to do deeper work or asking for support, you can just sit with yourself and reflect, because you get this, you have this feedback and it's written. It's really powerful work, and you can really transform with that in many different ways and transform your family. And I highly recommend during this period listening the book 4 Agreements. I'm sure you've heard that. When I started my journey, my healing journey, many years ago, and my awakening, I was listening to this book at least once a week. So I was listening one chapter. It's very short. If you're listening, it's like 20 minutes, maybe one chapter. Listen and apply to your life. Listen, another chapter next day, and apply to your life. So not just listen in one go, because basically this book you can listen in 1 hour or 1 hour something. It's so short. But it's all about applying that. Yeah, in situations. So I highly recommend for Christmas 4 agreements. Be impeccable with words. So watch what you're saying. You know, we are powerful manifestors and creators. And if you're constantly saying, oh, poor me, you know, she's done this, or I don't know, I'm not deserving, guess what? You're creating more of it. So just be impeccable with words. Choose positive words. I choose to be happy. I choose to have fucking amazing Christmas. Maybe this is gonna be the best Christmas ever. Choose that. Create this reality. You are the creator. Take your power back. No, poor me. You know, people can be miserable around you, and you can be happy. And I'm telling you, I'm practicing this in my own life, because I am in certain situation that I have someone who So much anger and so much, but I choose to be me no matter what. Whether they like or not. That's it. I am gonna be bubbly Carolina. That's it. I create my own reality. And so choose that. Choose the words. Yeah. What is great, I give you some tip what I use in my relationship and we do for each other, so we are like accountable partners with that. So for example, if one of us, because we all do this unconsciously sometimes, say something like, oh, I'm worrying about this, or we say something silly, like sometimes the other person, like my partner, is telling you wording. So we have basically like a saying wording. So we know when the other person say wording, we said something not very empowering or like poor me, So then, when I realized it or he realized that, we said, okay, cancel, we're taking back this. We canceling this, what we said. Yeah, and this is a really great training of staying in more positive vibes. Another was, don't take things personally in this book. I know this is a hard one. Whew. Especially if you haven't done healing, deep healing. Then this can be very hard. Don't take things personally because, as we said, people project all the time they shit on you. As you projecting your shit on other people. Period. So it's nothing to do with you, it's with their traumas and their unworthiness and in their insecurities, the same as you projecting your stuff. Yeah, so don't take anything personally. Whatever people are sarcastic or not showing you love, they are so deeply wounded, they are so in pain, they are most of the time not capable of giving you what you would like to receive. It's not that they don't want, they are not capable, period. So if they only if they are capable to give you 1% of love, however they shows you, receive that. Don't have these fake expectations from someone that they need to give you 99% of love and appreciation if they are only capable to give you 1%. You're creating pain for yourself immediately. So realize that we are all capable to giving certain things in certain ways. So notice this with other people. Is this person capable actually to give me what I actually really wish to receive from this person or not? And then open yourself for things that they are capable of giving you. And notice that. Celebrate this, even 1% that they just being nicer for you. Yeah? So it's not that they don't want. They're not capable. The same as you. Maybe you're not capable also receiving love or giving love in certain ways because there's still lots of wounding to be healed. And other people can be also offended why you are too close, why you're not saying, why you receiving someone loves or support. It's the same with you. Maybe because you're not capable yet. But this can change. Yeah? Another was in 4 agreements, don't assume. And I mentioned this. Assumptions, the same as expectations, create pain immediately. Assumption is a story. It's a main thing that creates conflict in any relationship. Just think about this. If you are with a partner, or, for example, in marriage, or even with your daughter or children, you already created some story about this person. And then before even they say or do something, you already assume certain things. If you don't believe me, just start watching yourself. You assume already certain behavior or certain things. Yeah? Assumption is a killer for a relationship. I do great when I do workshops or retreats. I do in pair, especially for couple. It's so healing exercise. So I'll give you some example. But when you do it like in person, like when I put people together in this exercise, it's like works magic in 2 minutes. So I give you example what I mean by this. So like I said, we create assumption all the time. Our mind creates assumption all the time. Our mind judge all the time as well in many different ways, yeah? And often we create this assumption, let's say if your husband or wife, whatever, works many hours, never home, we can create assumption that she or he doesn't love me, isn't it? Oh, because he or she is all the time at work, or she doesn't care about the family. It's assumption. Or when the person is, let's say, watching a lot of TV or playing games or whatever, different things, or the person is making certain even face expression, we can assume. Or when the person is making this expression, I feel offended, I feel forgotten, I feel not loved, I feel that this person is ignoring me. We can assume many things. So powerful exercises doing, especially in couples when people are ready, but it can be done with daughter, it can be done with friend, it can be done with anyone. When you're sitting opposite each other and one person is a space holder, just holding space, not commenting, not advising, not suggesting, not whatever, talking. Just witnessing, just holding space. And the other person is talking, all the assumptions. So first tuning into yourself. I mean, there's whole kind of exercise, but I just give you just like a small bit of that exercise. And the other person who is speaking is connecting with, let's say, with herself. Let's say I give you myself example from myself. Let's say I'm sitting, I am being witnessed, the person is sitting opposite me, I am tuning into myself, and then I'm saying all my assumptions. Let's say with partner, I assume. So what you're saying, when I see you or when I notice that you're doing, you're crossing your arms, I assume that you don't want to talk with me. When I notice that you are making faces like this, I assume that you're ignoring me. When I notice that you staying, long hours at work, I assume that you don't care about this family. And you're going on and on and on for like at least minimum 2 minutes, because the magic is happening around 2 minutes. And the other person just listening, and then is swap. So the other person, especially in the couple, is magical, or any conflict, it can be in any relationship, the other person is doing the same. So then I am sitting, for example, and just holding space for other person, and the other person doing the same. When I see you, blah, 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 I assume blah, blah, blah. And then is the debrief. You just basically giving them, what you felt or what you think. This is where you start talking. And I'm telling you, when I've done in my relationship this, 100% was not true. Whatever I said, my assumptions, my partner was saying, this is not true. This is not how I feel, and vice versa. This is how powerful it is. We can realize how many stories we have and create all the time, and create the energy that we're closing our hearts, we're closing ourselves for their person, for love, for support, for creating very harmonious and beautiful relationship, soulful relationship. Yeah? So don't assume. Take responsibility, talk, clear that. If you need to do your healing, do your healing. Take responsibility for that, but don't assume. And last one from this book, of course, I'm just giving you also different examples, is do your best. We all do our best, and remember that, I want to tell you that we are so fucking powerful. Even though, like, if you think on this planet, we've incarnated not only with our own fucking baggage, with all the ancestral baggage, clearing all of the trauma of your parents, grandparents, and all your lineages. I do session, and I'm telling you, some sessions are so deep that we're clearing many generations, many on DNA level. And it's mind-blowing how far and how deep this can go. So not only that we're dealing with ancestral shit, we also clearing, all the society society beliefs and how it's supposed to be, religion, culture, and then your family system stuff as well, whatever is in your family system, traumas. We are in such a system that the system disconnecting us all the time from our true essence, who we are, controlling and mind controlling us all the time. And now it's like advanced level, basically, what is happening on the planet. It's like, I don't know, proficiency, like really advanced level. It's a really high level of black magic and mind control that is happening right now. So if you think how much we are dealing with, I want you to, that you finally acknowledge yourself that we really do our best. We all have life lessons to learn. We came for this to experience certain things, but I want you to remember that we are powerful and we are amazing. With all this conditioning that, we're dealing with on a daily basis and what we had to go through and going through, we're really amazing. And remember that. Because when you remember your power, and even though how much traumas been imprinted in us before even we were born, basically, we're doing really well. And every single person is doing their best. Wherever they are on with their level of consciousness and awareness, we're all doing our best. So do your best during this Christmas break. Don't take serious. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Choose you. Choose alignment. So I hope this helped. Any questions before we finish? Oh, thank you, Melina. I hope to connect with you again soon, very much. Any question before we finish? Was this helpful? Awesome. So I hope you are more now joyful about this period and just taking time for yourself, relax, take it easy, step back from many things and just do your best, expect the best without expectations. Just open your energy and be you, be the true essence that you are, and remember that. Yeah, and you are amazing and you are powerful. Awesome, Amanda. So thank you so much for being here with me. I'm so grateful for all of you here. I'm doing also some live tomorrow, and Monday as well, I think. I need to check my schedule. So sending you lots of love. Stay in your alignment, stay connected with yourself, choose you, and with this energy, have an amazing day, night, and wherever you are, and see you next time. Bye for now. Would you like to transform your life? Then book a quantum session on my website. Feel confident and happy again.